We are in 21st century, and I would like to stress that today the most powerful weapon in the world today is the music. Martin Luther King beautifully describes about the concept of music. He says, music is purely the gift of God. It is the grace of God. It is not human, it is not a human invention, it is divine invention. That's why he says, it is stronger than the death. It is stronger than the time. Music lives forever. It has no time. Today what I would like to say, my dear friends, since it is divine in nature, since it's eternal in its nature, I would like to say that today we all should have devotion towards the sacred music. The moment I have the devotion towards the sacred music, I don't abuse it, I don't mishandle it. Rather, I worship it, I adore it, I preserve it, I respect it, and all the more I proclaim the music. Today I would like to bring this point to all of you. Today, in today's context, we need to consider sacred music and we need to have a special devotion. Then only I can become the lover of music. The music become the part and parcel of my life. The art and beauty of music is connecting people. Yesterday I was talking to a sister, one who is in France. I just told sister, I am going to address a gathering about the music. Then she immediately told me, Father George, God has given this opportunity to you just to proclaim about the music because it is divine in nature. As I said, music connects the people. Music takes us beyond the cultures. Whatever may be our backgrounds, I may be a Telugu speaking priest, you may be Hindi, or I may be from Andhra Pradesh, but most of us from Uttar Pradesh. But when it comes to the matter of music, music unites everyone. It breaks the cultural bondage. No matter what language I speak, no matter from where I come, but when the song is played, all of us start moving our heads, hands, legs. The music teaches us unity. Unity to accept everybody as my brother and sister. That is the beauty and the power of music. Albert Einstein beautifully describes about the music. He says, if in my life, if there is no music, I can't imagine my life. A life without music is, he says, inconceivable. A life without music is inconceivable. I can't imagine. I can't accept also. Why? He says, I see my life in terms of music. Albert Einstein says, I see my life in terms of music. When the song is recorded, we see different waves. They are not the same length, same line. Different pitches, different ragas, different rhythms, different timings. Sometimes the pitch, the different swaras, sometimes may be joyful, sometimes may be sorrowful, sometimes may be painful, sometimes may be peaceful, sometimes will be very confusing. He says, I see my life in terms of music. Every situation of my life I see in terms of music. And he says, at last, he always used to get a joyful experience whenever he listens to music. Someone says, I have found that no matter what life throws at me, but music softens the blow. No matter for me, whatever happens in my life, whatever life throws at me, but the beauty of my life is whatever may be the blow, music softens it, it calms it. My dear friends, the blow may be very hard, very strong, very painful. Sometimes we cannot even imagine that he has done for me like that. Sometimes we can't accept that they have done for my family like that, my children like that. Sometimes the blow may be very hard, very painful, very bitter. Can't expect. Sometimes within the family, within the circle, within the society. But he says, ultimately, the music softens my blow. Martin Luther King, once again, he says, beautifully he describes how a modern man suffers. He says, these days, even though we have everything at hand, but the modern man suffers a kind of poverty of the spirit. Modern man these days suffers from a kind of poverty of spirit. What is this poverty of spirit? Even though I have everything at hand, but still I suffer poverty of spirit. Poverty of spirit means poverty of loneliness. Sometimes I have everyone, but I suffer from loneliness. I have everyone, but sometimes I feel that I don't have anyone to support me. Today the condition of modern man is, even though he has everything at hand, but the modern man suffers from the poverty of his spirit. He suffers from the poverty of loneliness. He suffers from the poverty of disappointment, discouragement, a total failure, poverty of brokenness, poverty of rejection. But he says, King Martin Luther says, I always kept a song with me. Amidst the poverty of this loneliness, bitterness, brokenness, I had always a song that carried me before. I had a bitter experience. I had a broken experience, but I always had a song. That song kept me. That song carried me before. My dear friends, today I would like to request all of you. We need to choose a song which molds us, which helps us to get up. In spite of our failures, shortcomings, weaknesses, we need to choose a music, we need to choose a song which helps us to go ahead, which carries us forward. The last point I want to say, it is said that music is a supernatural element on earth. It has got a power to transform mind and heart. It is nature healing. By nature, music is healing. It heals us. It heals us. It is also said, when the medicines don't work, music starts working. Sometimes there may be some occurrences where medicines don't work, but music starts working. So as we have gathered here, let us have a devotion towards the music. Let us cure this broken world through this music. Let us promote it. Let us continue to have a passion for it. Thank you. God bless you.